Hi, ClassX friends. This is the IBC 2025, and today I'm going to interview Alfonso Romeo from ADCOM. Welcome, Alfonso.
Thanks, Barbara, and thanks on behalf of ADCOM.
So my first question to you is a little bit, please present ADCOM, this company that works not only in Italy, but also abroad.
Yeah, ADCOM is placed in beautiful Bologna, so not far from you guys. And well, we have everything from the small video maker to the main broadcasters that you can find in Italy. And as you said, we are not working in Italy, so for the domestic market, but we are expanding in Europe and recently also in North Africa and in Middle East. So we've been doing this for almost 35 years. So, our company has big shoulders, and we're glad to work with you as well.
Thank you. And we're also glad to work with you. So thanks for this collaboration. And I have to really mention this great showroom that you have there, because it's unusual. I'd say almost unusual to see so many hardware and gear for video production actually there, where you go and you can go shopping for it.
That's the idea. That we did something that was obviously more difficult and more expensive than others, because other people are shrinking. We are expanding in a way in terms of a showroom. But in a lot of ways, it pays off. Because as you said, the important thing is that you not only see the single gear, but the single gear working with other, devices.
The workflow.
Exactly. And that's the only way we have to do that in person.
Yeah, and then you do also the courses on the audio, on the video, on lenses, on cameras. So it's amazing.
We are also scheduling some events. We are now opening in Milan as well. We're gonna have a demo room in Milan, and we're doing a lot of stuff cinema based, also for video makers, solo video makers, independent video makers, but also we are concentrating on IP production for video and audio business partners like you. And we are organizing something that involves NDI, Dante, and all those platforms and protocols that are involved in the new era of the video production, which is IP-based video production.
I confirm this because also on behalf of ClassX, we are very early adopters of NDI integration. And so apart from that, we also integrated IP 2110.
At least instead of bringing thousands of cable, you can do maybe the same thing with a few hundred, or maybe just a couple of cables very soon. That's the only way we have to reduce the amount of cables, and at the same time augment the connections you can make.
Question to you. So how do you see the future of augmented reality, virtual sets, and these stuff for companies and TV station customers, or smaller productions, smaller medium productions? Is there a request?
There's a lot of requests. There's a lot of requests, especially, I wouldn't say especially on one specific level. Obviously, at all level nowadays, but hopefully this, becoming more and more frequent. Hopefully the collaboration between you and us and your fantastic products can bring this technology to a lot of new tables. But I hope that this can be brought to a smaller scale to other people. So, because even smaller TV stations, for example, are becoming more and more aware that obviously, since the physical spaces of a studios are getting smaller, because they don't have the same money that they have in the 80s or in the 90s, a smaller studio can be a lot of different studios if you implement augmented reality.
Yeah, this is an exciting project, actually.
Yeah, I hope so, because the request is there. The customers are there and they're asking for it. But obviously, as we mentioned, it's not easy to do that properly. But if the fundamental quality of the product is there, obviously, we can reach a new goal, new customers.
Absolutely. Okay, fingers crossed, and let's get to work.
Yeah.
Thanks a
Thank you,
lot.
Barbara. Thank you, Barbara, and thank you, ClassX. You guys rock.